Hi, I'm Jenna.
Hi, I'm Leah.
And we're the Uncensored Sisters. Follow along as we figure out what the hell we're doing. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back.
Welcome back to Uncensored Sisters. It's our first episode that we are not together, so this is going to be fun and interesting, but I'm ready for the challenge. So last week we had a challenge of kind of getting out of our comfort zones. So like yours was like more about like bugs, but you could have gotten out of your comfort zone in other ways too. So like, how was your week of getting out of your comfort zone?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I did not succeed with the bugs.
You know what?
But my child is afraid of bugs because I am, and he was like, we were at a cabin and there was a lot of moths, and he was grabbing them and like setting them free outside by the time we were like leaving that day. It was so nice. So if he's okay with bugs, then I feel like that's
and
good.
he's like by your side all the time, so if there is a bug and he's not afraid of it, you know what?
Yes.
Sometimes you gotta work around the scenario.
Yeah, you gotta work with what you got.
Yeah.
Even if it's an irrational fear. But I was actually really scared of like releasing the news that we were going to be starting a podcast. And you were like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to post something. I'm going to tell everybody. And I've been so excited about it. But for some reason, I was just like, whoa, it's happening.
Yeah.
It's here. And like, I didn't even know like what to do. I was just like kind of like in shock mode. And I had like anxiety, I guess, a little bit. But I was more of just like frozen. Yeah. And I couldn't be excited. And I was just like, whoa, like, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
And that was really scary.
When I came up, I was like, hey, I'm going to post this picture, and this is my caption. And you're like, okay, come outside. And I could just feel you, like, you were, like, nervous. And then I was like, wait, like, I hope she's on board because I'm posting this. Like, I'm doing a podcast. I don't know if she's going to be on it, but, like, I'm going. And so, but, like, I kind of knew that, like, one of us just had to send it because we talk about that all the time. It's like, if you have an urge to do something, you have to do it right then and there, or else, like, you procrastinate it, or, like, the urge goes away, or you get scared. And you have to, like, when it's, like, an urgent, like, energy to go do something, like, fear isn't really there. And then once you, like, let it go for a while, you're like, oh my God, what if this happens? And this person's gonna see it. And what if this person listens to it? And that's so embarrassing. What if I see people? Like, that's how I felt about, like, Leah's Lens. I was like, I could not put my face on my Instagram and just talk to my camera, even though that's my dream job.
Yeah.
You know, like, I would love to be a YouTuber. I'd love to be a creator. I was petrified. So it's like, but, like, just doing it, and then we got really good feedback, and, like...
Yeah, that's, like, when my nerves started calming down.
Yeah.
It was, like, I don't even know. I just saw, like, we had, like, 10 likes, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, 10 people think it's gonna be cool? Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, so mine, like, kind of getting out of my comfort zone, I never realized that I never took a lunch break until I was with you, and you were like... Let's go on a run. I'm like, oh, I'm working. And you were like, don't you have a lunch break? Like, it's going to take 20 minutes. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, I guess you're not wrong. So that was, like, kind of my task this week of just, like, getting out of my comfort zone, taking a lunch break. And it's actually made me more productive in my job. Like, this week has been really good. Like, and if you know me, you know that, like, my job is, like, draining to me, and, like, it's just not what I would like to do all day, but it's been really helpful to, like, I'll, like, kind of have that mindset now of, like, I'm gonna go into my morning, and I'm gonna get all of this done, and then I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna get all of this done. It's like my days go by faster, I feel more productive.
Yeah, you definitely need that refresher, especially I feel like working from home.
Yeah.
And nothing's really open. You don't really have like weekend fun stuff to look forward to anymore. It's just like work.
Right.
So
yeah,
an hour or 20 minutes or whatever you can take is going to be helpful.
All right, so this week we wanted to talk about TikTok.
TikTok. The quarantine Quarantine savior.
Yeah, seriously.
Because Tiger King is no longer, so we got
Speaking
TikTok.
of Tiger King, oh my god, before we get into this, I went shopping today. And this is
Dear
like,
Lord.
guys, it's not okay. I got a t-shirt that says Free Joe Exotic, and it literally has Joe Exotic and a picture of him with a tiger. How funny is that?
Wait, where did you find that?
At Ross. It was
What?
like $7, and I was like, Mom, like, I don't even, like, I have to get this. This is so funny. It literally
That's
says Free Joe
hilarious.
Exotic.
What brand is it?
Is Joe Exotic brand. But I thought it was so funny. I like couldn't put it down, and it's just like a big like t-shirt. So like I would wear
That's just
it.
like that's a 2020 t-shirt for
How
sure. Like
funny.
that might be worth some money.
Like that might be my best fit yet. You know?
Yeah, I feel it.
I was like,
I'm not mad that you picked it up.
right? I was like, how am I gonna see that and leave the store without it? You know? That's how I felt. So yes.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
So great.
back to TikTok.
Anyways, back to the TikToker.
So, I like kind of was into TikTok before quarantine, but like I didn't have the app. Like I would just see it on Twitter or Facebook and be like, oh, that's funny. I didn't really understand it. And then it was like quarantine happened and our group family chat just went crazy with sending each other TikToks. And I was like, well, I guess I better get it. Like,
Yeah, same. I like had no idea. I was like, I'm too old for that.
yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I think people dance. I'm not good at that. Like, no. So I'm going to stay far away.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
God forbid I like it and then try to dance. But then, like, there's so much more on there. Like, it has just been, it's like the comic relief we needed
Yeah.
in, like, this, like, stressful time.
And it's cool too because I've seen like a lot of creators on there because of quarantine. They had nothing else to do but make TikToks, and now they have like a huge following. They have this big platform. Like that's so cool, actually.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of people that I follow are like college kids or like people around my age.
Right.
But like that's so innovative.
And right, and I love how it's so, like, I feel like Instagram and YouTube, they're so, like, curated, and you can tell people have, like, put a lot of time and effort into it, which is also why I like those platforms. But TikTok's, like, there's no pressure. It's just, like, if you just woke up but you feel like posting something, post it, because it's literally the max it could be is a minute. You could put a filter on it if you want. You could put something, and then you're done. And that's, like, it just felt like, because we couldn't connect to anyone, it felt like we were connecting.
Yes. Like, we were talking about this with, like, watching YouTubers' morning routines, and it's like, you don't actually do that every morning.
Yeah.
Like,
They're like, I drink 4 ounces of water.
I'm like,
right when
really?
I wake up.
Because
I'm like,
I
do you
sometimes
measure
forget
that?
to brush my teeth. So there's no way that you do that. Like, it'll be like 1:30, I'm like, oh, yeah, I need to go brush my teeth.
Yeah,
Especially
I'll be
being
right back
home
on
all
this
day.
call.
Especially being home all day, because it's just like, like yesterday, I literally stayed in my PJs all day.
Yeah. It definitely, like, I feel like it's real life.
Yeah. But then there's also the side of it that can be really, like, people put a lot of effort into it, and it's like, those are cool to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, because how can you make, like, a 15 or a 30-second video so captivating?
Yeah. Or even...
Like, how does that happen?
Or even, like, when kind of, like, Black Lives Matter and this social justice movement happened, a lot of my For You page was kind of, like, a lot of information, so I followed a bunch of people. And the information I've learned from just TikTok is absurd. I'm like, okay.
Same.
I don't need a college degree. I'm just gonna go on TikTok.
Seriously, Google who? Because we got TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, and I can watch literally a 15-second video and learn more than learn as much as I could read in an article.
Yeah. And sometimes I like it too because, like, it's not super, like, academia language. It's just, like, people's experiences, and they're just going on there telling you what's up.
Yeah.
Have you heard of, like, these sides of TikTok? Like, do you know what that is?
Yes. So, like, apparently the For You page is curated, in a sense, to what you like, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
It's like an
then-
algorithm.
Yeah. And then, so everything that you've previously liked, they'll show you something like that. And so there's different sides because, like, I like a bunch of, like, mom videos.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't like that. So, like, we're on different sides. And then now I've realized that there's many other sides because and I think it's funny because every person is on so many different sides of TikTok.
Yeah. And sometimes I feel like mine can change, like, every other day depending on what I'm, like, engaging with.
What you're feeling.
But, so, like, I'm a lot on, like, alt TikTok. It's a wild time. I don't know how I got there,
wow.
but I'm on alt TikTok. I don't even know really what that means, but I'm on it.
Alt what? What is alt?
It's just, like, people who are, like e-girls or, like, yeah, like, alternative. Like, e-girls, like, punk rock, like, and sometimes I'm like, how did I get here? Like, but, like, some of
what rabbit hole am I in?
But sometimes it's, like, really fun to watch it because I'm like, oh, like, I kind of like your hair. I would never do my hair like that, but it's actually kind of cool.
Oh
So, like,
gosh.
sometimes I'll be on that, or, like, I'm on gay TikTok a lot. And, like...
Gay TikTok is the best.
And, like, gay and alt TikTok are, like, sometimes they'll be, like, my video somehow got on straight TikTok. And straight TikTok is, like, the Charlie D'Amelio's and, like, Addison Rae's, like, dancing. And I think that's so funny that it's called straight TikTok.
I know. Oh, my gosh. And so... my best friend Ashley, we were talking last night, and she loves Charlie on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, I have a 4-month-old named Charlie, who is also a girl. But, oh my gosh, TikTok Charlie, her name is Charlie Grace.
No way.
Not kidding you. And I have a Charlie Grace. And I'm like, okay, great. She was born in a pandemic, and she's going to think I named her after a TikToker. Like, but I swear I didn't know who Charlie was until after she was born. I swear.
Right, and also I didn't know her middle name was Grace.
Isn't that crazy?
Whoa. I think it was meant
know.
to be honest.
Meant to be. Maybe she'll be a dancer.
She's a quarantine 2020 baby. She has to be named Charlie Grace D'Amelio. We're changing your last name also.
But yeah, so she's on, like, the straight TikTok. Is that what they call it?
I mean, that's what I think of it, but I just think it's hysterical because, like, these alt people will be like, oh my god, I made it to straight TikTok, like, please engage with this if you are da-da-da-da-da. And so I'll, like it, and then I'm like, this is how I get on alt TikTok because I don't want them to be on straight TikTok because I don't know if it's bad, but, like, I don't know what it is.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, sometimes, like, I'll get a video that has not a lot of likes, and 2 thoughts run in my head instantly. I'm like, oh, I want to give you a like, because if this was, me, and I have, like, 2 followers and 1 is you. So I'm like, if this is me on someone random's For You page, I want to give you a like. Then the second thought that runs through my mind is, this one's so good and hasn't gotten famous or, like, viral yet, and I'm going to be one of the first to like it. And neither of those things have happened.
Oh my gosh. I found a new feature, actually, that I'm obsessed with. Because I stopped liking videos because I would want to show people them, and I could never go back and find them because I was just liking so many videos. And I'd be like, this is so annoying. Like, I don't know where this video is. You can go on it, and you can just, like, add it to your favorites. So, like, the ones you really want to save can just, like, go into your favorites. When I found that feature, I was like, hallelujah, I'm not going to be a bitch anymore, and I'm going to like everybody's videos, and then I'm just going to save the ones that I really like.
Recently, I'm like, people will be telling the story, or they're like, look how cool this thing is, and they don't get to finish it in the minute. So they'll be like for part 2. So I have to go to their profile but the part 2 was filmed, like, I didn't know, this video's already been viral for 5 months. So I have to scroll and find part 2, and I'm so frustrated. I'm like, can this be at the top?
Seriously, like, can they just be on the same sound? Like, figure that out, because that's so annoying.
Yeah.
I agree.
I know.
But, like, also TikTok, like I said, like, it kind of brought our family together in, like, a really weird way. We kind of share a lot of the same humor in some aspects.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
And then when we were all together, we, like, all of us had like a set list of the TikToks that we wanted to make, and we did it.
Yes. Yeah, we like, I don't know. It's been probably over a year since we've all been together.
Yeah.
There's 5 sisters. And so we're all together, and it's like just after quarantine's kind of done, but there's still nothing to do. And so we're like, we are all obsessed with TikTok. Like, the whole time we'd be like, oh my gosh, have you seen this one? Have you seen this one? We have to do this one we have to do. And it was just like go time from the start.
Yeah.
That everyone was together. We were like, what TikTok can we do right now? What TikTok can we do today? Like,
but they were so fun. And then one of them that's on our sister Chastity, it's on her page. It was like the sibling anthem check. It got like kind of, I mean, it didn't go viral, but like it got a lot of engagement.
Good traction.
Yeah. Like we had like over 10,000 views or something. I'm like, what? But that was a fun one to make. It took us kind of a long time because none of us could remember the words.
This was like after a day of drinking, and we're like, let's all remember this
TikTok.
They're not lyrics, but yeah, this TikTok, this sound, and it was very difficult. Some of us were good, some of us were not. And then not only were we having difficulties doing it, we had our entire family watching. So it was like we were performing. It was so fun. It was such a good like bonding experience.
Yeah.
Like we always take pictures, but they're always pretty staged, I feel like.
Yeah.
And that, like doing all of those were just like fun memories. Like it was Ashley's birthday and we went wine tasting, and there was there was like 2 TikToks about it.
Yeah.
Like we never get a full video of our day.
Yeah. And and like we were saying, just kind of like that rawness of it. Like it was just to a sound, but it was just like that was so fun, and everybody was on board. Like everybody wanted to do it, which I thought was also really fun. Like I don't know what if like one of the sisters wouldn't have been down, I've been like, you are a pain in the butt, and we're gonna do the TikTok. Like your guys' kids got to be a part of one. Like we did one with our grandma and our mom.
Yeah, and that was cool. Like I just feel like even if TikTok's like not an app anymore, like we'll always have that video like when 2020 happened and the quarantine and the pandemic and all of it. It was just like we got together and we had so much fun and we made these videos.
Yeah.
Like,
and we got to include like our 70-year-old grandma who is
a hoot.
Who is the best. She was the best one in that whole TikTok.
I know. And she had one line and she mad-libbed it. She was just like, I'm going to say something even better than what I'm supposed to say. Like,
yeah, she killed it. It was awesome. We, like, created TikToks with our family. But, like, I definitely create TikToks. I am obsessed. Do I post them? Not all of them. Because I get embarrassed. And I'm like, what if people actually see this? But, like, I love creating. Like, I know you've made some, but, like, how invested are you in the creator side of TikTok?
In my head, I am, like, I can do all of it.
Same.
Like, I remember when I first got it, and I was like, wait, like, where are the ones where they teach you the dance? And you're like, there's not. Like, you're just obsessed with that, and you see the dance over and over and over again, and then you know it. And now, I'm like, every time I see one, I'm like, oh, I could do that. Like, that one looks so much fun. And I've like saved them in my favorites for ones that I want to create. And there's so many in my drafts. Like a lot of stuff that's on mine is literally just Chance. Chance loves it. Mm-hmm. He'll be like, can we do a TikTok? And then he met some girl at the park the other day and he's like, Mom, she knows TikTok. I'm like, yeah, like everybody knows TikTok.
It's so precious.
But I love doing them. Like I feel like I definitely like consume more than I create.
Yeah. I know sometimes I will like find a sound that I think is funny and I'm like, this could be like in a certain scenario I just can't think of right now, so I'll make a video to it and it'll be horrible, but I'm like, it's just gonna go on my draft so I can save the sound. But then I figured out you can just favorite the sound. So now I just have all these drafts that are just like, I'll look at them, I'm like, what? Like, what was the caption on that one? Because it didn't make any sense.
I love that, too, about it, where it's like, it doesn't have to make sense.
Yeah.
And there's some that have gone viral, and I'm like, what was that? What did I just watch?
Yeah.
I liked that song, though. And the girl, I liked her nails. So I watched it, and then I liked it. That's all I know. I'm like, I don't know what just happened in that 60 seconds. But I'm okay with it. Or just, I'll, see an ad on TV. I'm like, oh, that shirt looks cool or whatever. That store looks cool. I'll see something on YouTube. I'm like, that looks cool. But, I never actually go and buy those things or, do those things. I have done so many things because of TikTok.
Oh, my gosh. Wait, what have you done? What are, some of the things that you've done?
So, I bought a book. That was, my first thing.
Oh.
It was,
that's cool.
Bought a book. Yeah, well, it's a parenting book.
Oh, okay. Mom TikTok.
I'm really trying to, really trying to, get my parenting skills down because quarantine has led me to believe I have no parenting skills and my child he's a wild coyote just, living in my house, and I have no idea how to control him. Anyone else have a 4-year-old? Because 4 is the hardest age. The hardest age.
Worse than, terrible twos that they always say.
Yes, because I feel like a terrible 2 you expect it, I guess. Mm-hmm. Or they just don't know. It's like a 2-year-old doesn't know that knives are sharp. You might have told them a bunch of times, but they don't really get it yet.
Yeah.
But my 4-year-old
very
knows
well
everything. And it's I'm like, you're manipulating me. What's happening? Or, and I'm like, so much that he will turn the story and then I'm apologizing or something after I've been mad at him. And I'm just, I don't know where to go. So I'm looking to TikTok for some help.
Yeah. And he's a boy. So, I mean, I've never raised a child. Don't get me wrong. But I feel just from having nieces and nephews, I'm he has so much energy to exert that I have a lot of energy, but oh my God. He has so much energy, which is awesome. But then he's stuck at home. For quarantine. Yeah, not good. Not good to stay at home in Arizona where you can't even go outside because it's so hot.
Seriously. Ugh. So, yeah. Bought a TikTok book. It's called The Montessori Toddler. It's really great. I like anything Montessori or kind of that Waldorf or anything like that. So that was my first TikTok purchase, and I bought it right away.
I've saved videos of I'm gonna go back and buy that or try it out. But I know our sisters have bought it's a if you also know our family, we have extremely thick hair, and the sisters that bought it have literally horse hair. It's so thick, it's stupid. But they
literally
bought
everyone but me.
Okay.
Hello. Thank you, Grandma Rosie. I have Grandma Rosie's hair. I do not have thick, long, luscious hair. I have to dye mine. I have to cut it. All of my sisters are beautiful, and they're just whipping their hair. I whip my hair back and forth. That is not me.
It's so funny, though, because all of us wish we had Grandma Rosie hair because his hair is too much to take care of. And our sisters had to buy a blow dryer brush. That's basically what it is, right? Or
yeah, it's
a straightener brush or something.
No, it is a brush that I think dries your hair so you get a blowout effect.
Oh.
Instead of going and getting a blowout. It's just you can do it yourself.
Right.
And it is a lot for my sisters to do their hair. I do know that because they always talk about I never wash it. I never do anything because it literally takes so long to do anything with.
Yeah.
But was it Kayla and Chas? They bought it and they love it.
Yeah. And I mean, they definitely have thicker hair than I do, but Chas and Kayla love it. And so I'm okay, well, should I get it?
Yeah, if you don't know Leah also, I literally pay hundreds of dollars to get my hair blonde. And you are how old and your hair is still blonde and you have never dyed it. It's beautiful virgin blonde hair. And she's I don't want to put heat on it. I'm I bleach mine and put the heat on it, and I live in Arizona, so you will be fine.
No, I haven't really bought anything, but I have spent so much time on TikTok. It's getting excessive. I'm okay, you're not a creator. You have a 9-to-5 job. You gotta chill.
You're not getting paid to be on here.
Yeah.
Yet.
You're not even making videos. You're just saving the sounds. to make them funny, but then you go back and you don't remember what was going to be funny about the sound. So no, I haven't really done anything like crazy. The one thing I did do though, I don't know if you know this, but I had like my own account. It was just called Leah Swander, but like then all of my nieces followed me, my dad followed me, and I was like, the content I want to create is not curated for that audience. So I made a whole separate account that like nobody knows about.
Oh, can I follow you? I didn't know that.
No, yeah, you like I don't care if my sisters follow me, but like I would like want to post stuff and it would just
children.
Like, yeah, like I don't want
when
my
children
nieces. Like I have a rule in my family, like if you're not 14, you can't be friends with me on Snapchat. So if you're 8, you definitely can't follow me on TikTok.
And because of our large family, that is an issue. There are many
really
people
is.
below that threshold.
Like, I just remember I had to make that rule because every time I would go out, I would be like, hold on, I gotta block my nieces. Because when I would, like, get drunk or something, like, I would just go crazy on Snapchat. You don't want to show them.
Yeah.
So,
oh, my gosh, that's
and I'm trying to be a good role model.
And you're the cool aunt. So they're like, Aunt Leah has Snapchat? I want Snapchat. I need to follow you or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so we, if you know this, we do kind of challenges of the week, and then we'll recommend something. So my recommendation, I don't know if Jenna has one, but was a TikToker, since our podcast today was about TikTok. But her name is Brittany Broski, and she's the kombucha girl. You might know her as that, where she like tries kombucha for the first time. Like that was her viral video, and she's like, nah, well.
I feel like that's exactly how kombucha is.
Oh my gosh.
Like, no. And then you're like, wait, well?
Yeah. And then, like, she blew up. All these kombucha companies just, like, kept sending her kombucha. And she was like, I didn't really like it, but, like, okay, I guess I'll try it again. And she is just hysterical. She's from Texas. And now she lives in LA because she just, like, blew up. And, you know, she's, like, one of the top TikTok creators. Her name is Brittany_Broski. She's literally one of my favorite creators ever. So go give her a follow. That's my recommendation of the week.
Yeah. I don't really have a specific person to go follow, but I definitely think that, you know how sometimes you want to search something and Google's not kind of giving you it? Like, try TikTok, search on there.
Yeah.
Something that you want to learn about, something that you're interested in, and so many things come up. Like, even parenting, makeup, skincare. I'm on skincare TikTok because I'm almost 30. And I just this is literally, I was just thinking, I just got out of the shower. And I was like, oh, I remember seeing this girl that put vitamin E. She popped open a vitamin E pill and put it on her face. And she was like, I woke up like an angel.
Oh.
I want to wake up like an angel. So there's now vitamin E oil on my face. Right now.
Whoa,
so,
that's cool.
Yeah, skincare TikTok is
You need to get
legit.
on that. Damn.
Yeah. So yeah, I just think if you're looking to learn more about something, definitely go on there.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely recommend the app. But also, kind of going into our challenge, take a break. Like, I think for me, I need to chill the F out with TikTok. Especially because, like, scroll anxiety is so real. And to start your day off like that is just, like, you're already drained in the morning. And it's, like, maybe meditate instead. Like, that's what I've been doing this week. And it's, like, you know, I'll go on I go right to my computer for work. But, like, just getting those 10 minutes in of just, like, kind of waking up and really getting my body ready for the day is so helpful. And it's made, literally this week, like, very productive. And I felt like my days have not really been shorter, but just like I haven't been like super anxious or super overwhelmed by them. Tune in next week. We'll be talking about something fun.
Yes, and we'll catch up with challenges, see how everyone did. If you are doing the challenges, definitely tag us, you know, in Instagram and TikTok or whatever. Let us know how you're doing. And then we'll also check in next week about how it goes with us.
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, thanks for listening. How do you I like want to say bye, but like how do you
It's like, thanks for listening. See you later.